Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Barcelona have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
And it's Yaya Toure. Tries to play it through. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Bale plays it short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped. This is the time you need that pace.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now that's well seen too. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, played right into his path.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Cruyff. Messi. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. Makelele. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Not the most accurate pass. Makelele. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. And it's Makelele. Cruyff. And this is Luis Suarez. And there's green grass ahead of him. Makelele. Barcelona finding their passes. Now it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal, and he shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
So, third corner of the game. Van der Sar claims comfortably. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Messi. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Cruyff. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he cuts out the supply. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Neymar. And that's a Messi! Barcelona get their fourth corner. Makalele with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que no pierdan de vista a sus hijos durante el partido. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again then.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And he's managed to get free. That's a shade optimistic. Thuram. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Caught offside that time. Shifted it to the flank. Threads one in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Thuram gets into some space. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here. Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
They've played it short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the finish! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And this is Cruyff. No, that's been intercepted. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Triol promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, nicely intercepted. Vieira. Oh, super find. He has found a way through. And this is Bale. Kaká! Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Yaya Touré. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's had it taken off him. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's found a way through. Takes a shot!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
It's a lucky seventh corner.
Luis Suárez. El dorsal 17. El dorsal 18.
And it's been taken short.
El
That is
dorsal
lovely.
14. El dorsal
Vieira.
4.
No, it's
Messi.
Nedved.
El dorsal 6.
Skim. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's picked his way through. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Kaka. And this is Bale. And that's gone loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. That's a lovely, neat pass.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well, that has not gone well. Now, that looks a decent ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Baresi is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Cruyff. Looking for the run. And this is Del Piero. And he's there to make the challenge. Nedved. Oh, it's Nedved. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Roberto Carlos gets across and deals with it.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And here's Bale. And it's been played through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. Van der Sar looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
And now he has two. And that will be it. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Gullit taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, we hardly need reminding, Jim, of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a huge part in the outcome of this game.
Yeah, he's one of a kind.
And the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Vieira. And it's lofted through here. And he plays one through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Plenty to aim at here. Chance, surely! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, super ball!
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Kukçu. And he's been shifted off it. Out again for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Knocks it into space. Now this could be a chance. And the finish! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He won't be happy with that one. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kaká tries to play it through. Driving through the middle. Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Might be danger here. Backward it goes. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Neymar. And it's Davis. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. Played into space. Van der Sar claims comfortably. That pass isn't the best. Neymar. Can he get it through? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Barcelona getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance. Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's found a way. Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Neymar with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's... tries a shot! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Knocks it out wide. Costa Curta. Vieira.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Mbappe. Davis. Davis got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Neymar. Approaching the half-hour mark. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Vieira. Kaka. And it's Yaya Toure. Barcelona finding their passes. Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Neymar. Vieira. Yaya Toure. That is good alertness. And that's another good win of the ball. Little pass back. Now it's Mbappe. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that's put paid to a promising move. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Great defending, strong and determined. Yaya Toure. And it's Kaka. Davids. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for the run. Thuram. Vieira. Kaka. Yaya Toure. Kaka. And this is Neymar. There's the shot! No mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expert.
And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're underway again. Now this could be a chance. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Kaka, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Baresi. Time and again they are repelled. That's been cut out, well played. Thuram. Ferdinand. He's got away. Now can he find a finish? That has not gone well.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And it's Davids. It's a searching pass. Good read, needed to be. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Looking to play him in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Baresi. Some good persistent defending here. Van der Sar. And it's Thuram. Ferdinand. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that was very necessary. Davids. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
El dorsal 24, Yaya Touré. El dorsal 22, Messi. El dorsal 20, Neymar. El dorsal 23.
Now it's crossed into the middle.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
El dorsal 19.
Now he's got space here.
El dorsal
Good
10.
ball over the
El
top.
dorsal 17.
Cleared away, and they're quick to get it back. Makaleli.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Davids, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And he was quick to react. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bale is in a really good position out wide. Davids. Can he get on the end of this? Baresi. Thuram. And it's Kaka. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Played in deep. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Rijkaard. Now it's Rooney. He's in a great position here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Davis with the cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's a good foot in there. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And here's Bale. Kaka. And he's being shifted off it. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Makaleli. Looking for options for movement. And this is Ribéry. Gullit. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nice bit of trickery. Is there any support? He might not need it. And that should get the job done. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. And it's Kaka. And that is that. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented.